Russian President Vladimir Putin stepped up his threats against Western countries Thursday, warning that if they send their own troops into Ukraine, they risk global nuclear war. Putin issued the threat at the top of his annual State of the Nation address, ahead of a presidential election next month that he is certain to win. He spoke for more than 2 hours to Russia's Federal Assembly at Moscow's vast and grand Gostiny Dvor Conference Center, a stone's throw from the Kremlin. Surrounded by typically tight security with the surrounding streets cordoned off, Putin covered an array of topics, from Russia's low birth rate to its need for better broadband coverage. But top of the agenda was his warning against deepening Western involvement in Ukraine. His comments came after French President Emmanuel Macron suggested this week that NATO allies could send troops to Ukraine in the future, rather than just funding and arming the country indirectly. Macron's suggestion was swiftly rejected by the United States and others, but Putin said that such a development would risk a wider war with potentially apocalyptic consequences. This is very dangerous because it could actually trigger the use of nuclear weapons, he said. Do they not understand that? The Russian leader said his strategic nuclear forces were at full readiness and suggested that a hypersonic nuclear weapon he first mentioned in 2018 was approaching a full state of readiness, a claim that cannot be verified. Putin has often made such threats over the past 2 years since his full-scale invasion of Ukraine. But this week's warning was, in the eyes of some observers, his most pointed to date.